The court reporter's motion for extension of time is granted. The transcript shall be filed with the clerk of the lower tribunal by April 11th, 2025. Now, this date has passed, so has the court reporter given Sarah Boone's side all of the transcripts requested? So here are the directions to the court. We have a hearing on motion for continuance held on February 3rd, 2024. Hearing on second amended motion to suppress defendant statements at OCSO held on October 2nd, 2024. Jury selection and trial held from October 14th to October 25th, 2024. And sentencing held on December 2nd, 2024. Now, the only thing we have access to is whatever is on the public docket. So theoretically, there could be more that just hasn't been made public yet, but was submitted to the court by the deadline. So let's take a look here. So here we have October 2nd, 2024. So that is going to be this right here. This is going to be the statements and the motion to suppress them. All of that is going to be held right here, I believe. So this is done. So that one was completed. This is September 3rd, motion for payment of costs, statement of particulars, additional discovery, motions ruling, and certificate of reporter. So September 3rd, if we go back and we look at September 3rd, right here is that one. So they're doing pretty well. We've got 2 of the 4 done. Then we have this here, which is December 2nd. And this is going to be the defendant sworn in, the impact statements. I read actually the character statements in a video. We have the testimony of Julie Harper, defendant statements, closing argument, sentencing. All of that is going to be right here at D. My question is, where is C? Now, C is essentially asking for transcripts of the entire trial. Now, that's a lot. That is the bulk of what they are asking for. And I did look, and I don't see it. Not saying it doesn't exist. Not saying it's not like waiting. It is the weekend. Maybe it got delayed being posted. It does not exist on the public docket right now. What we do have that I can find is this here with the jury trial court minutes, which I don't think fits the requirement. I really don't think it does. As you can see, it's very truncated. So my question is, did they not get it done in time? And I can't really answer that question for you right now. As you can see here, there is the order for it to be finished by April 11th, followed by 107 pages of transcripts on the 17th. And then we have 37 and 78 on the 31st, and there has not been anything posted on the docket since. Now, I would imagine it is possible with the sheer size of the entire trial that maybe something's went wrong with the uploading of it. For all the transcripts, they try to do it in one file, something like that, and maybe it'll just pop up next week. But it is worth mentioning, because technically we might not see it, but I imagine there is a world where, for example, Sarah Boone's attorney has already received a copy. So it's something that you can't access. Now, of course, if we're interested in jury selection, if we're interested in the trial, there's videos online because that got live streamed, and that is available for you and them, but they want it in text format, and I believe they are legally required to get it, especially since they put in the request. So that kind of wraps up the Sarah Boone update I have for you. It's more of a video for completeness, just so people know what is going on in the case and know what to expect. There is a chance this week, while I'm covering the Lori Vallow case, that basically all hell breaks loose and you see like 1,000 pages appear on the Sarah Boone docket. If that happens and I don't see it first, let me know in the comments of any of my videos and I'll probably catch it. I do want to also say thank you to everyone who is subscribed. We are very, very close to hitting 23,000 subscribers on this channel, which is crazy. Appreciate all of you. Just at the end here, for anyone that didn't see my post on my community wall, because I followed it up with a poll about Lori Vallow's actions. So I don't know how much it got pushed out. I have, I believe, set aside everything I need to do this week, so I should be able to do the Lori Vallow trial just fine. Taxes are done, made me cry, but I don't have to worry about that. The only thing going on this week is a game release on the 17th. I'm going to miss the opening start of that. That is fine. I'll be covering the case anyway. That'll have all my attention on, I think it's Thursday. So, now remember, they are planning to start the trial half an hour early on Monday and Tuesday. If you are someone that is wanting to watch live, I don't want anyone to miss that. I'll probably make a post on my community tab about that separate, because a lot of people that watch Lori Vallow might not be interested in Sarah Boone or make it to this point in the video. And I do want to make it as clear as possible to people that it is a little early. Maybe you missed last week. Maybe you saw the scheduling from last week and missed it. I just don't want people to be behind. Now, if you are behind, if you've never done it, if you can keep up with it, you can increase the speed on YouTube videos up to 2x speed. You can go back in the live stream and increase the speed. I do that myself when I'm trying to replay parts of the trial. I do want to say that, at least for me, it can be hard to understand some of the witnesses during that time. Microphones are not really being, in my opinion, handled that great in this trial, but that is available to play catch up. And of course, if you don't want to play catch up, I will have my video come out. If you haven't watched any of the Lori Vallow stuff, it's all available to you. I have shortened long trial days into like under 1 hour. One of them's like 38 minutes, I think. Shorter videos, condensing all the important moments from that trial down, just like I did with Sarah Boone. I'm recording it in segments during the breaks and then rendering it all together. Thankfully, I was able to get a new computer when mine failed, and because of that, my rendering time is much quicker, my turnaround's quicker, and I can get that to you much faster to keep you updated on the Lori Vallow trial. At this time, I know people are probably going to ask it in other stuff, but I'll mention it here. I have not found the time to watch the 60 Minutes Lori Vallow video because I had to get things done for this upcoming week, but that is something that I hope to watch at some point. That probably won't occur till next week at this point. Right now, if you haven't been watching the Lori Vallow trial, she has been getting increasingly angry. She has been shouting more at the judge in the presence of the jury. She has been getting some responses she deserves from witnesses. I'll put it that way. It is definitely entertaining to watch. It is a very sad situation for the trial, but it is, I would say, more of an entertaining watch for the entertainment aspect of it than Sarah Boone. In my opinion so far, I would say it's more entertaining than Sarah Boone's trial. But Sarah Boone's trial was, I think a lot of the interest was to see how is Sarah Boone going to spin what she did. In this trial, no one's really sure how she's going to spin it other than claiming self-defense. I am of the opinion she is going to blame the daughter she murdered at some point, but we shall see. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but just so you know, I do still check this docket just in case, because you never know when something's going to hit it. I fully expected to see that all of the different segments were listed. If there's somewhere a transcript of the whole trial and I'm missing or forgetting it, again, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.